Hello everyone and welcome back to That Ben Geek Plays Aldasta. We are here and, well, things are going to look a little bit different. I guess number one, the biggest thing is, well, I'm using a texture pack. I'm using DokuCraft. And, well, I just kind of liked how it looked and so I switched over to it. It does cause some problems with, like, chunk loading errors and all that, but it is what it is. It's pretty easy to fix. And, well, the next thing you might notice is that nothing looks different. For those of you who don't know, Nothing is my survival town that I built. And, well, it looks like it got a bit of an upgrade there. Let me... Oop. Hey. Excuse me, air scooter. Ugh. Magic. Unreliable. Alright, fine. For this little bit, we're gonna just go into creative. Take a look around. The next thing you will notice is that while nothing does look different, yes, so does the world. The world might look a little bit bigger than you remember. There's also the addition of this nice wall, and that is because the world of Aldasta actually upgraded from a 1 to 2000 server to a 1 to 1000 server. And so the map is twice as big, and that means all the areas around it had to be rebuilt. And so we have brand new areas, as well as old areas completely rebuilt. The world of nothing, that just means we got a little bit cooler buildings. We have the new addition of a Coliseum, a new addition of the Wall, and a new addition of Shrine Forest, which is a really cool area in general. Oop, here's what I meant by the chunk loading error, and here's how I can fix it. I can just go into video settings to just blip, 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 blip. And there we go. Everything's fixed. Now that happens pretty damn often, but it works. If it ends up being too much of a problem, I will go back to just playing in vanilla Minecraft. But I did kind of build everything with DokuCraft in mind, because let me just hop back to regular Minecraft here. Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it. Maybe. Oh, we're almost there. Oh. Yeah, everything looks a lot worse. And I mean, that's not saying that it looks bad, but I mean, it is definitely not the prettiest. Now that being said, I could definitely work with it. Yeah. I have a cat meowing at me. I don't know if you can hear that. I hope you can't. Oh! Whoa! It still does the thing! Whoa! Okay. So I wonder what's causing that. That would be something for me to look up. Well, let me go ahead and pop back into DokuCraft then. Don't you love waiting for things? Because I don't. It is something that is not fun. Oh, hello. We have a new person here.
Howdy!
Hello, Sam. Welcome to episode 1 of Aldasta.
I haven't turned on my computer yet. I always tend to do Discord first.
Ah. Well, I mean, welcome anyway.
You're just like, I seems legit.
What?
You're just like, I seems legit.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So I actually have some cool things to show you all. And show you, Sam. So, or Bahal, one of the 3 gods, got a very cool system up and running that connects everywhere. And it lies in this little thing called the portal house over here. So
Ooh.
if we hop down here, you'll get to see we have multiple portals leading to plenty of cool places. This one is where we'll end up going to last, but if you look right here, you see Cape Tyrion / Commie House. So if we pop in here, we seem to pop into the ground. Wait a second. Okay. And here we are in the new Cape Tyrion. Now, a lot of people haven't seen this, and so I'm going to just go ahead, go into spectator mode, and show you all around. So, instead of opting for the castle, we went ahead and opted for a much more tower-like design. And we actually went ahead and we built this ourselves instead of just using World Edit. So you see the same uh, lily pad bridge into Cape Tyrion with the waterfall doors the same. Both the books with the sign that says choose wisely, they're there too. In Portal, it's moved from inland a little bit out, and let's go ahead and go inside. So we went ahead and kind of kept this like water-esque feeling to it, being off the coast of Florida and everything. And the first thing you'll notice are two different stairs, one that goes up and one that goes down. So if we go ahead and go down here, we get to this first part that Sam actually built and decorated all by herself. And it's these like little cool corridors with beds and actually really nice sea-themed decorations. She did a really good job on that. And yeah, that's about that. With this, we will consider for new players, this is where they would live, just because all the villagers decided, fuck that, they don't want to live there, and they wanted to live up above, because that's apparently for peasants. So, moving on, we have this kind of little hub area where you have these 4 glass water elevators that head up into the residential unit, and then right here you have the portals that go to the 3 locations, to My City of Nothing, to Neath, which we'll have to talk about, and to Fort Tyrion. Now, the whole reason you're like, well, hey, you know, the Portal of Nothing had 3 different cities on there. Why does this one only have 1? And, well, folks, that's because the people of Cape Tyrion do not consider Racetown and Stevenburg City towns yet. They have not colonized that much, but if you look everywhere else has already considered them part of the world. Moving into the residential area, we have this nice little, I don't know what you'd call it, like archway, for lack of a better term, built by Hannah. Most of the houses here were built by me, and then they were all decorated by Sam. And again, she did an amazing job with what she had. I gave her a very, very like tight palette to use, and she was like, bam, nailed that shit. And then we go ahead and continue going up, and here is where that's interesting, that wasn't there before. Here is where all the trades will happen. We have custom shopkeepers, which I'll show you, because I have some of them set up in Nothing right now. But we'll have custom shopkeepers here selling seafaring items like prismarine, all the different kinds of tropical fish, and that will be here. And if we move up, we enter the Sanctuary of Bahal. And up here, here's where you can leave all your sacrifices, little book and quill asking what you want, little just motivational kind of things there. And then up here is where Bahal will stand, and, you know, maybe he'll call you up there with him, have a little chit-chat with you, and then for a little Easter egg, because no one else can go up here, Sam put a little jukebox. And that is pretty much the entirety of Cape Tyrion. Again, that is the starting city. And so, if you ever do end up hopping on, that is where you will see, and you'll get a nice little for lack of a better word, starting town. Start your adventure in the world of Aldasta. Now let's go ahead and go back into survival mode. That spectator road again. Way to go. Kapow. Fall through the floor there. And then, instead of going to Neath, because we'll save Neath for last, let's go ahead and hop into Fort Tyrion. And again, have to do our little... And then here we are in Fort Tyrion. Fort Tyrion is the colonization of Cape Tyrion in the area of Stevenburg City and Racetown. This was host to the first server event, which... Ooh, hello. This was host to the first server event where a Illager horde attacked the residents of Stevensburg City, and in return, Bahal gifted them many things like armor and different weapons. So, to just take a look, Stevenburg City is... Oh, no, sorry. Fort Tyrion is nothing special. It's modeled a lot like the Cape Tyrion, with water elevators to take it to the top, a second floor hub room, and, well, the same tower-like design, except for it doesn't go up into a ball. Now, at the very top is also this area's portal to Neath, except for this one's unmarked. And then moving on, we can go ahead and head out to what was actually the second city that was ever built, the Stevenburg City. Now, it's still under construction, a lot like nothing, and, well, it has a lot more rustic look to it. He puts his stuff to the Shrine of Pebble, and, well, here's his little home. Here you can see the SSSBC Mines, which is abbreviation. And all throughout here, here's his new little farm area that he just built. He is very, very proud of it. And here's his llama Bread. Bread is dumb. But Bread is his, so, you know. The character who, or the person who plays it, is actually my nephew Xavier. And he's very proud of his city. And he can be a little bit mischievous at times. But he, for the most part, pretty good kid. Now, flying on over, I guess. Over here is to the city of Racetown. Racetown doesn't have a lot. They actually still have up the original warning of what was going to happen for the first server event. But they have a very, very beautiful house, if I may say. Built in survival. It was done very, very well. But they also are responsible for they have the only actual functioning jail. It's made entirely out of bedrock. And it was made while we were waiting for the first server event to start for everyone to get on. Bahal might have thrown them in jail just to see how they would react. And this is what came out of it. It was a very, very interesting building, but it still stands today as the only prison currently in the world of Aldasta. Now, let me get that out. Now, you may ask, what happened to Windurst? Windurst won't be revealed as of yet. There's some server events, and that's going to be the first server event that actually goes up on YouTube, is the exploration of Windurst. And these portals appearing from Bahal are very, very, very significant because it allows all the travelers fast access to nothing. So one, they get fast access to one of the only cities that has a current working trading system, and, well, it's close access to Windurst. So let's go ahead and fly back into nothing. Or not, nothing. Yeah, fly back into Fort Tier again. Game mode. Survival. And then run back into the nothing portal. Because we have to flip our video settings once again. We have one more area to go into, and this is a very special area. And Sam, are you in yet? No, not yet.
No. Working on it.
This is a very, very special area because it has some significant lore bits that it dropped last night. And I will go ahead and, as soon as I enter, it's very, very ominous. You see that there's really nothing here but open way for all these portals, and a sign that says turn back, there's nothing for you here. It seems very, very, quiet, except for the absence of some mobs. Huh. I do not like that over there. You see, it's an entirely black pyramid made out of nothing but bedrock, a glowstone line that surrounds it, and then sea lantern circles. Now, there was a message from Bahal last night that went, oh, well, there was a world which our gods were born. The world was known as Neath. There was nothing there. Nothing but flat lands inhabited by simple creatures. Nothing until we came. We built massive structures from nothing. We made our own kingdoms and everything went well. Until it came. It who destroyed Neath, who destroyed our kingdoms and murdered our people. It was then that we moved into your world of Aldasta. From there came the minor gods. Gods who formed magic, teleportation, etc. This world of Neath is to be hidden forever, and no one shall ever inhabit it again. So, it seems like, there's a little bit of something going on in Neath. Perhaps there's something behind this bedrock pyramid that, might entice you. Well, with that, there's currently nothing here now. Let's go back into survival and, I guess, head back home. And then we get to go up and check out our first working shop. Welcome to the Nothing General Store. There's only currently 3 traders in here. We have Steven. Steven, you trade him emeralds, he'll give you lanterns. My guy, don't worry about my guy. He's interesting. Then we have Baby Maker over here, and he's where a lot of these people are going to get their villager spawn eggs. That's currently all we have set up. As you can see, there are plenty more stalls for everyone to go into. And yeah, as of that, I think that's the only big updates that's gone on. Sam, how close are you?
So it wouldn't let me log on with just my phone. So I had to find the router in my aunt's house, and that took a bit, but it'd be like that sometimes.
It do be how it do be. Well,
People really do hide their routers in weird places.
yeah, that is 100% something that happens. Well, I think I'll probably come back on this recording as soon as Sam gets online. But for now, till next time, I'll see you.